Right, have a little go.
I'm having a little go.
Okay, and then... Hello, Kirsty, Irene Hudson.
Hello, Rebecca and Elliot.
No, it's not Anne. It's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Oh, what a great start. Yeah, I've got memory issues. We'll get onto that.
You're listening to Don't Laugh But, where Rebecca Elliott and Kirsty Hudson take you to the very epicenter of the random and only occasionally relevant.
Can I start by saying how beautiful it is to see your little face nestled betwixt two plump headphones once again?
Oh my God, I can't tell you how nice it feels for my little plump face to be nestled betwixt.
Do you know when the last time my researchers have got back to me on this?
Right, yeah.
The last podcast we did was on the 3rd of December 2021.
You are joking
No,
me.
ma'am.
Now we're in
2.5 years. So.
2024.
Yeah, so there you go.
God, that's crazy times.
So really, today we wanted to hopefully get back into doing this regularly because we miss it, don't we?
Oh my God.
And we miss our listener, don't we?
We do.
Yeah, very, very much.
Yes.
So, and also to explain, because I did put a thing out on our little Facebook page last year that you've been a little bit poorly.
A little bit.
Yeah. And so
Not for long, though.
Just to talk about that, talk about your journey, which both of us absolutely hate that word. Your journey, but obviously mostly we'll touch on your mental health stuff, Kirst, but mostly this is about me and my journey as a woman. Because I get my nails done. I've had a tattoo, so I think the changes to me really over the last year are the important ones, not the massive problems you've been having. I mean, we'll touch on it.
Also, you got married.
Also got married.
So that's exciting.
I'm on husband number 2.
Yeah.
Not on him right now. That would make for an awkward podcast. Anyway.
Husband 2 right now.
Shall we begin?
Yes, I'd love to.
With what happened to you last March?
Yeah.
We should start this off by going, you have got memory problems. So obviously I'm quite patronising to you at the best of times, but it is now necessary sometimes to guide you along a little bit. What happened in March last year, Kirsty?
Well, I got lost in Marks and Spencer's.
You did get lost in Marks and Spencer's.
As my husband likes to say, lost in myself.
You got lost in yourself?
I did. I've had a thing called complex PTSD.
Yes.
However, they first initially thought I had to go to hospital for a plasma exchange because they thought initially it was autoimmune encephalitis.
Yes. I mean, why are you talking like that? I mean, we're making light of it, obviously, because that's what we do. It has been, frankly, quite horrendous for the past year and a half, but you are doing so much better now. I mean, come on. Look,
it's been a shitstorm of a year, yeah.
But yeah, last March you got, which I know is funny, but you did get lost in Marks and Spencer's in town and was sort of found cowering in a corner without your phone, not knowing where you live, how to get home, blah, blah. And luckily someone who you sort of half knew found you.
She did.
And got you home.
Yeah.
And that's how it all kicked off. And you had been, I guess, anxious for a couple of weeks before then.
Yeah.
But nothing like that. No confusion or anything.
No.
And then there was just a whole whirlwind of confusion, and you were sort of absent and staring at the wall for quite a few weeks.
Yes. Well, you would sit with me for hours on end while I watched reruns of Married at First Sight.
You did make me watch reruns of Married at First Sight. And you never remembered that we'd already seen this bloody episode 12 times. And I got into crocheting. We did crochet. Yeah. What was our club called?
Can't do crochet.
You can't say the words. I think it was called Crocheters United Never Tire. But you got straight in with the single entendre.
Yeah.
Yeah, we crocheted and we watched a lot of crap TV and sometimes you'd say some things. And always I'd be like, "You all right, Kirsty?" You'd be like, "Yes, fine." That was your response for weeks. No, and it was quite scary. They obviously doctors were doing a lot of tests, every MRI and ECG, and it's not an ECG, EEG.
EEG.
And Yeah, they thought you had autoimmune encephalitis.
Yeah, they did. I was in Addenbrooke's for 10 days.
Yeah, doing a plasma exchange.
Had a plasma exchange. And I expected plasma to be like glowing, you know?
Yeah.
Or like really like excited. It's not.
No, does it look a bit like wee wee?
It looks exactly like wee wee.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then that didn't do anything, basically.
No.
And then you kind of got worse, and then got better, and then got worse, then got better.
Although I did meet some lovely nurses from Nepal.
Did you?
Yes.
It's so weird, the stuff you remember.
I was in hospital. They were lovely.
Wow. That is weird that you remember that. Yeah, so lots of memories. Oh, you had a couple of psychotic episodes, which I know it's not funny, but looking back, they are quite funny.
They are.
Do you know the nights I'm talking about?
I thought one of them. I thought I was dead.
You thought you were dead. You woke up Darren,
Yeah.
as I understand it, I think it was like 5 a.m. or something, to tell him that you're dead.
Too late.
But I mean, it was very horrible for Darren because you were obviously you were very panicky that you were dead, as one would be.
Yeah.
But
It's too late.
he was
I'm
just
dead.
like, you're not dead, Kirsty. And you were like shaking your arms and legs and saying, "Look, symptoms." And he's like, "Of what? Being dead?" And you're like, "Yes." And the only thing after hours that would shut you up was going to A&E.
I know. I did.
And eventually the nurse got you in, and Darren's kind of going, she thinks she's dead. And you were obviously very panicky, and the nurse just kind of rigged you up to the blood pressure thing and then turned the monitor towards you because it's going beep, 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 and just pointed and went...
She was an amazing Eastern
Not
European
dead.
nurse. She was not having any of it. She went, look, definitely not dead.
Definitely not dead.
God's sake.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that
that
kind
was.
of thing happened a
It
couple of
was
times.
really,
It was
really scary.
It was.
But amusing now to look back on.
Definitely.
My poor husband.
Yes. Yeah.
We've been on a journey.
You have been on a journey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to say you've got memory loss, it is obviously the shorthand that we've given it, but it's not as simple as that, because it's not like you haven't forgotten who people are.
No.
Or who you are, or anything like that.
None of that.
But it's more that you have no idea what's just happened, what's about to happen, who's where, like where your kids are, or what, you know.
Well, that's getting better.
Oh, hugely better
Yeah.
now, but that has been the thing.
Oh,
but it's
for
much
hours
better.
on end, I didn't know where I was, or
Yeah.
you know,
And quite apathetic.
I just kind of
A pathetic bitch. No, quite apathetic. In that you didn't care about anything.
No, I brush my hair.
No.
Barely brush my. I don't even know if I brushed my teeth. I probably didn't.
I can't remember.
Can't remember if I did or not.
Yeah, self-care went out the window, didn't it?
I mean, today it clearly has as well.
Yes.
I mean,
You look wonderful. Well, you're going on holiday tomorrow.
I am exciting times
Because this trip to America has been delayed because of your issues.
because of my
Because of your mental issues, darling.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But you are going tomorrow. So you're allowed to look like shit today because it's packing day. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I packed way too much.
Yeah. How do you feel about what's happened to you now?
We're freaked out slightly by it, I have to say. Like, so glad I'm better. I feel more myself than I ever have in a long, long time.
What did you say? You're sort of 70% yourself.
I think
now?
I'm 70% myself on a good day. Today's probably about 60 because I think because my mind's going away. And you're like, oh, like that. But yeah, I would say 70%, generally 70%. And I feel like by the end of the year, January, I reckon you'll be
there.
100%.
We hope so, because you're getting a lot of help in terms of therapies and whatnot.
I am. I've been to
So
see.
yeah, their best guess now is complex PTSD.
That's what they think it is. Yeah.
Sorry, you're going to say you've been to see?
I went to see an amazing psychiatrist. Had some EMDR, didn't I, as well? Obviously, I tap. You know, EFT, emotional freedom technique.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't do anything, but yeah. That makes you feel good.
I saw an amazing psychiatrist yesterday who looked like the woman from Game of Thrones, a really tall blonde woman.
Oh yeah.
What's her name?
Brianne.
Can't remember. Anyway, she looked just like her. She was huge and very good at what she talked about. Yeah.
Fantastic.
She said that they were going to have a multidisciplinary meeting about me because I'm quite an enigma.
Aren't you just a medical marvel, darling? Absolute medical marvel.
You're listening to, and possibly even enjoying, Don't Laugh But, with Rebecca Elliott and Kirsty Hudson, two morons giggling their way through life.
Yeah. What else was I going to say?
I mate, that's. I mean that you can.
So your complex PTSD, that is. Am I allowed to talk about?
Please
why?
do. Yeah.
We've talked about your dad dying on the podcast before. Obviously died when you were, I want to say 12.
I was 11, and he died in November, and I was 12 in the January, so I was 11 3/4.
Yes. Well done.
Slightly more. Yeah, he died.
He died suddenly.
Suddenly, yeah, he was 37, quite young.
Yeah. And I think the age that you were at the time plays a massive role in how affected you're going to be by it.
Yes, because I was in puberty.
Yeah.
That's a awful
Horrible word. Pube. Sorry about that.
That's weird that it's like pubes and puberty.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get your
when you
pubes.
grow pubes.
Yeah, so he died suddenly, and then my son had a skateboard accident.
Yeah, Sid almost died a few years ago. We would have covered that. I can't remember, but
Well,
I'm guessing we would have covered that. Quite
Almost
major
died.
news.
Yeah, in a coma.
So they kind of think that the amalgamation, if you will, of all these things have resulted in your brain just kind of going, no more, and just shutting off. And so it's only really the front reception desk of your brain, which is just about there, but the rest of it has just been kind of like closed for business.
It has all been closed. It's very much open now, I'm feeling.
It's getting open.
Well, it's
badly organised though, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah. It's kind of got the door half open.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're about to turn the open side.
We still go with this. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's what I'm at, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I am perplexed about today?
What are you perplexed about today?
I've lost my Roy's Rolls t-shirt.
Your Roy's Rolls.
You know, I'm a huge fan of Coronation Street.
Oh, Corrie. Yeah.
And I've got a Roy's Rolls t-shirt.
Right. And you've lost it.
Yeah.
Well, this is tragic. Yeah. So I got married.
Oh, God, yes, you did.
You know.
Well done.
I mean, I don't feel we've given your massive mental health problems that have turned your life upside down quite enough time.
No.
But I have got a tattoo and I got my nails done and I got married.
Yeah,
so...
you did. You
Do you know
did
what I
get
mean?
I mean, I got a fucking tattoo of a panda.
Yes, you've made some crazy decisions in your time of weirdness, including getting a massive tattoo of the WWF panda symbol. I don't mean the World Wrestling Federation.
No.
I mean the panda.
Yeah.
On your arm.
I did.
Your forearm.
I did.
And you regretted it quite soon after, I believe. Quite soon.
I'm looking at it now and I still go like, why? And because I've got trust written above it.
You've got trust tattooed above it, so it looks like...
Yeah, trust panda.
Trust panda.
Trust panda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
an
I mean,
interesting choice.
why? I don't know. I mean, it's friggin' awful.
Yeah, it's quite bad. It's quite bad.
Oh, yeah. But there we go. Those are the things you do
Those are the things you do.
when you have complex PTSD.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, I said I have complex PTSD.
Yes, you said that, darling. Yes,
Sorry.
there we go. I'm quite glad for the listeners at home. Sorry, the listener at home. I'm glad that you did show there some memory loss. Otherwise, it looked like we were just all making this up. So if you could do that a few more times, that'd be really handy.
You know I will. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So we're going to get back to podcasting.
Yes,
I think
so
we think it'll help your brain
Oh, without a doubt.
because you can't get on stage at the moment. This is the thing. So your whole stand-up career has had to go on hold.
Oh, and I miss it so much.
Yeah.
I plan on getting back in October. That's my ideal.
Yeah.
That's my ideal. If not, it'll be January, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I have to keep telling myself.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
I think it could be.
Because for hours on end, I used to keep going, but I'm getting better though, aren't I?
Oh, you've gone through repeated phrases, and one of them was, I'm getting better though, which you'd say about 162 times a day. It was just infuriating. Because every time you said it, it proved the opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, obviously.
Exactly.
So I think I had some stuff that I was going to talk about, but because it was more normal podcasty stuff, and I don't think we should do that yet. I think we should wait until you're back off holiday.
Oh, right.
And then get stuck into it.
Yeah, because it's been a weird old times, isn't it? Obviously, because we've got a new government now.
We have. Yeah, well done.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got Keir.
Yeah.
That is a weird name, though.
Yeah, I know.
I like him. I do.
I think so.
I think, well, we'll have to see.
We'll see,
We'll
won't we?
see. He'll
Yeah.
have to just show us. Obviously, Donald Trump was almost assassinated.
He was.
Shot his ear. Poor thing.
Really? Yeah. Let's not go there.
No, but imagine having your ear shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's not pleasant.
Because that's like...
Yeah.
So he did that. That happened to Donald. Or the Donald.
I will do one little crevice of curiosity.
Oh, my
Do you remember
God.
Beck's crevice of curiosity?
Oh,
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Rebecca Elliott's crevice of curiosity.
Because I did read a lovely little story about a parrot in Glasgow called Jobby. Jobby! Which went missing. He went missing last weekend for 40 hours. And he was found 5 miles away in the Glasgow Queen Elizabeth maternity unit. Quote, eating crisps and playing around.
Oh.
Just said that he had a wild weekend away.
Oh.
He was found in the maternity. He was eating crisps and playing around.
I've got a story about a parrot.
what's up?
That is a beautiful one. This parrot that this woman found, like it was a man. He saved this parrot, right?
Yeah.
And it had got like, something had happened to it. He cleaned the parrot all up like a little parrot. It's like a little parrot, not a big parrot.
Yeah. Little parrot, yeah.
I want to say parakeet.
Okay.
Yeah. And he saved it.
I like a cockatoo. Yeah.
And that is weird. They're called cockatoos.
Yeah.
And they went. The parrot got so he saved the parrot, and the parrot like goes to bed like in his little bed and everything. And now all the little parakeets or parrots come to visit.
Really?
Like all the like 20 of them in the garden sometimes.
Wow.
Obviously, there's
Got his
not.
mates over.
Yeah, obviously that's not in England.
Oh, isn't it parakeets that are in London? What are the green ones? Somebody let a couple of
they
pets go a few years back,
are.
and then they just went woohoo.
I don't know if they're parakeets, but I don't know what I'm talking about.
I think we're
parakeets.
both a little out of our depth. Which isn't like us, Kirsty, is it? It's not like us.
They're really colourful little ones.
Yeah, well done.
Doesn't your husband want a parrot?
Oh, Thea would love a parrot.
Yeah.
I told you yesterday, didn't I? I woke up. I might not have told you this.
Made up.
We were woken up quite early by the window cleaner was
Yes.
here. And he's got his big brush against the window going, and I'd been awake for a while. And Theo just, I think he was still asleep, but he just went, there's a pigeon trying to break in. And he was quite alarmed. So we'll have more tales from Theo. That could be our new little corner.
That's so funny, isn't it, that you thought a pigeon was
There's a
trying to
pigeon
break
breaking in. There's a pigeon trying to break in.
in. What did he say? Well done to himself.
Oh, that was when I walked past the... Theo was having a shower.
Yeah.
And I walked past the door to the bathroom, and I just heard him say to himself, "You're doing really well." He swears he didn't say it, but I tell you he did. It's nice to encourage yourself to, look after yourself. Like that.
You're doing really well.
Keep going, you're doing really well.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you. Who's a good boy.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is awesome, though. Bloody hot, isn't it?
It is quite hot. So, look, you're going to go on your little trip to the States. We're going to do a shout out to Mark, because, it's Mark,
Obviously, I've met Mark now.
our number one and only fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, only fans.
Oh.
Do you think Mark was... Lonely fans.
Listens to us.
That's where we're going to put this podcast out.
Oh, because I met Mark.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, he was lovely.
I think we're rambling now.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up. And remember, people, wrap up warm.
Oh, we're cutting it there. We're keeping it short.
I think we're going to keep it short, mate.
Just a little introduction
Just a
back.
little intro. Unless you have anything to add. I mean, about your journey.
No, because I can't remember much of it. But no, I think that was beautiful.
I think it was beautiful. It's good to be back, people. It's good to be back.
That was really exciting.
It was.
I'm quite sad it's short, but I think it's right.
We can keep going if you want,
Well,
mate.
I don't know what else I've got really.
I think that's the point.
Yeah, and I've got to pack.
You've got to pack your clothes.
And I've got too many clothes, and I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't want to leave any of them behind.
Do you roll them, don't you? You've got to roll them.
I'm rolling. I'm rolling.
Okay.
That's
all I had.
I haven't got a carry-on.
A carry-on bag. You need that.
Well, I'm thinking I might go to Smiggle.
I think we could have this conversation off air.
Yes.
I think everyone would appreciate
All right, my loves.
Okay. You'll take care.
You do
hang
take
on,
care.
I'll do a line again. Remember, people, wrap up warm. Okay.
Love you.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
If you've enjoyed this week's Don't Laugh But and you'd like to hear more, then maybe start questioning your life decisions.